I'm very sorry to say, for some reason, we aren't able to have chat today. However, Rosemary Butterworth is with me, and Rosemary has a wonderful message for us all. A timely reminder, Rosemary, isn't it, about how we can create a new life?
A new life, a new future, and this is a wonderful opportunity that we're being given at the moment because the energy is so high in it. The energy coming onto the planet is really, really high. I like to call it perhaps fifth dimensional, seventh dimensional. I don't know, but I just know it's very high, and it creates and it manifests. So we can use it to manifest the best for everyone. What is the highest good for everyone? And we don't want to use it to create more of the same, do we?
No, no, definitely not.
No, definitely not. So the angels told me some time ago, a few months back, to be empty. And I didn't realize what they meant. I sort of thought, oh, do they mean to be present? I said, no, to be empty. And finally, I got the message. The message is that we need to let go all our negative emotions in it. And it's not only from this lifetime, but it's from all lifetimes. And these negative emotions, I hadn't sort of thought about it, but they're kept in the cells of our body.
Right.
And they live in different parts of our body. And if we don't like ourselves very much, or we say, I'm a failure, or we're stupid, or whatever, the cells in our stomach, I've found, working with clients, keep these thought patterns in the cells. And that's what they've got to let go. I had a client come to me, and she had a really hard time. She lost everything, a house, everything. She lost her husband. And I wanted to cry when I saw what she'd been through in the last few years. But the disappointment that she had in the heart cells was huge, this disappointment. So we had to clear that out. And I called on Archangel Haniel to come and collect it, which we all can do. The angels help us. We can't do it alone. If we feel emotional, I'm suggesting that we stop and find out where that emotion is in our body. It could be resentment, frustration, grief, fear. Find out where it is in our body. It'll be in an organ or a part of our body. And I'll tell you a funny thing, a lady who was very controlling, I found an awful lot of control in a pointed finger.
Really?
Yes, she must have used that pointing at the children, sort of thing. Don't do that, I told you so, Anyway, we caught this lady with this disappointment, called on Archangel Haniel to come and collect it. And Haniel comes and she takes it, and it looked like a very, very dark, thunderous cloud, as it came out of her body. And then Haniel puts it on this little angelic shelf. I've never seen anything like it. It's white and it's a long shelf, and she put it up there, and then she just put angelic light on it and just vaporized it and went up. And then she asked the lady to bring light, or accept actually angel light, light from heaven, white light, to come in and fill the cells up with light. And the cells then are full of potential. So when we wake up in the day, The day is full of potential.
True.
What are we going to do the day? And I call on Archangel Michael. He's my friend. And I had that wonderful time, as you know, when I met him in Hawaii. He appeared to me. And I say, Michael, what are we going to do today? But it's the we. What are we going to do today?
Right.
That I know I'm totally protected and supported. And I'm only opening my consciousness, I tell Michael often, to energies of love. If I go to the supermarket these days, we're only allowed out to get food. If I go there, I say I'm only open up to energies of love. No other energies are allowed in. So if I have my cells clean, I'm not going to create, because we live in the law, under the law of attraction, don't we, Annette? We attract to us things. So if we have disappointment in our body, we'll attract more situations that are going to bring disappointment. This is why the angels told me I had to be clean. I had to let go all my stories, because they too were in my body. And at my age, I've got a lot of stories. And we have to watch that our mind is thinking about the past or the future. We have to practice noticing where is our mind and bring it back to focus here and now, in the now. So I put a post on Archangel Michael's Messenger on Facebook. I've got a Michael's Messenger Facebook because he gives me messages. And I said, calling all light workers. You are being called now to help create the future. The future that is for the highest good for the whole world. I always think of John Lennon's song, Imagine.
Oh, isn't that a wonderful, wonderful song?
Isn't it wonderful? And Michael said we've got to, as light workers, we've got to practice what we know. It's not about knowing. It's about being. Because I said to one girl, I was talking to her, doing a session on the phone, and she was in an emotional state. And I said, just be grounded. She said to me, I know what it's like to be grounded. You don't have to teach me that. I said, I'm not teaching you that. I'm telling you that. Please be grounded so I can talk to you. And I said, are you meditating? Oh, I know how to meditate, she said. I said, she said, I can't meditate. My mind's all over the place. But that's what I'm saying. That's why you need to meditate. We need to practice what we know. It's incredibly important now. So I'm calling all light workers to practice, and that includes me. Because I too was thinking, well, I'm present most of the day, handling plants and doing this and doing that. And my meditation has slipped. And I thought, no, I've got to at least spend 15 minutes each day practicing, quietening the mind, practicing being here now. Because I've always thought that if we're not connected to the 5 senses, we're not here and now. Because it's the easiest way to get in the present is to connect to our senses, don't you think?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Because don't we start off a meditation? Feel your feet on the floor, feel them.
Feeling.
Feel your bottom on the chair. I say, feel the air about your face, open, shut your eyes, and but be aware. Open your consciousness wider and wider. We need to practice that every day for at least 15 minutes. So I thought, if I'm telling my clients to do this, I've got to put my money where the mouth is, sort of thing. And I've got to do it myself. And it's making such a difference. I'm not nearly as tired by the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I remember to be aware and to, when I'm picking up a cup, for instance, I can feel it in my hands because I'm there.
Mm.
I know if my cooking tastes good because I'm there. So,
And to be grateful, Rosemary, that we do have 5 senses and that we can use them.
yes. And that's where I said on Michael's Messenger, we need to be grateful.
Mm.
And we need to be aware what's going on in the world, but not thinking about it, not energizing it
Mm-hmm.
on a daily basis.
Mm.
And that's so important, that we don't accept this wondrous energy that's coming in and put it in that. Or the negativity, or what's going on. It doesn't help it, and to talk about it doesn't help it.
Mm.
We need to talk about what's right in the world, like you say. We went out, we do a little ceremony to the Aboriginal custodians of the land in the morning. And I had my hands on the soil and saying thank you. Thank you for our farm. Thank you for this day. We have a blue sky day here. I can't see a cloud in it. It's just wonderful. And it's another day that I can spend loving all, serving all. I feel so grateful.
Lovely message.
Thank you, darling girl. So really, let's call all light workers to help make a difference in the world, to see what's right with it and to be grateful.
Yeah. And everybody can do that.
Yes.
Gratitude for, and to concentrate on what is wonderful in this world. I agree with you, Rosemary. We can fall into the trap of talking negatively and repeating our stories rather than, okay, what is it that I can do in this moment? What am I doing in this moment?
That's right. That's right. And the earth herself needs love. So while I had my hands on the soil, I said, I send you love, Mother Earth. And I was kneeling down in front of a tree, and I called this particular tree, because we always go to this particular tree to do it, my husband and I. And I said, I send you love, brother tree. It makes me feel wonderful to do that. So why wouldn't we do it?
Yes.
Send love to Mother Earth. Why wouldn't we? When it makes us feel so happy and good. And we smile. I walked away smiling because the smile was in my heart.
And that's something else, Rosemary. How often do we smile? If I feel that what's that look on my face? And I'll break into a smile. It's really important to lift our own spirits.
Yes. And we can do that just by sending love to the earth. Thanking the trees.
Yes. Well, wherever you are, I trust that this has been of benefit to you. What I love about this, Rosemary, is that people can listen to this time and time again, should they choose to. So, a timely reminder. Thank you very, very much for taking the time to be on Angel Heart Radio with me. And for those of you who are watching, thank you for deciding to give yourself a treat and listen to Rosemary Butterworth. I will be return tomorrow. Tomorrow, my guest is it's not Grace Holm, and I look forward to being with you all tomorrow. Rosemary, thank you, thank you, thank you. I look
Thank you
forward.
so much.
Pleasure. Bye for now, everyone.
Bye.